Hey, from Bugeye Guy. I want to talk to you today about top bows and make a short video about how to use these things. People have asked us, and so here you go. The Bugeye top bow is normally living exactly where you see it here. These are the little stowage buckets, buckets. I call them buckets, but they're brackets. And in the original cars, they actually mounted behind here, and there was a hole. A hole in this material, and you would just push them through, but many people mount them on the outside. It's just easier, and you don't have to punch a hole through your Hardora or carpet matting right here. So these are on the outside, and the way that you do this is you pull this out, and you got to be careful that you don't damage anything. So you can pull it up behind this receptacle and then go forward on an angle. By angling it forward, you tend to keep things from doing damage because it makes it a little bit narrower. And then you slowly lift it out. What we find is that so many of these cars are damaged on this cockpit trim from this top bow. And the top bow then has to make a 180. So in other words, be careful. And to do this again, you see I'm on the diagonal because if I do it here, I'm more apt to damage or chafe or scratch these trim pieces. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this first one into that bucket. It's engaged there, that bracket I should say. And then the second one, by pushing inward, I'm just holding some tension this way to keep it away from the cockpit trim. And now that it's in both buckets, I can go around and push it down. The second thing is that you want to make sure these detents, there it is, you are in good working order and that you can lock them down. This is a very nice aid for putting on the top, especially if your top is older and has shrunken. In order to have enough slack to reach these fittings, you need this all the way down and locked down, because with these unlocked, it raises the support a few inches, which can be the difference between fastening this and having quite a wrestling match. So you lock this in the down position on both sides, and now you're ready to attach the top. We have another video that shows that, but I wanted to make sure you knew how the bows work. And then once the top is up, the first thing you do is deploy this forward bar. Sometimes you need to get underneath it to push this forward by pushing up right here. And this is the final configuration. The next step is to open these locks, and that spring tension will then put tension on your Bugeye top. And that's the way they did it on Bugeyes.